a shock. I don't think it really hit me until afterwards. The doctor sat us down, and I had been preparing my boyfriend and my mom and dad because deep down I knew it wasn't going to be good news. I just didn't know how bad it was going to be. And so we went in there and he told me, the doctor said, "You have stage 1 ovarian cancer." I was 31. I turned 32 at the end of the month. And I remember looking at my mother, and I had long hair, and I told my mom, I said, "Well, we need to schedule an appointment so I can donate my hair." And Dad looks at me and Dad's like, "Did you hear what the doctor said?" And I said, "Yes, but it's gonna be okay." And I just kept up, and then when the visit was over, I went to stand up, and I couldn't stand up, and I bawled, and I just apologized. That's all I remember is apologizing. "I'm so sorry." And my boyfriend was like, "Why are you apologizing?" I said, "Because you have to go through it too." I was more concerned about putting my mother and my father and my boyfriend through it than I was not knowing what I was going to have to face. I had this idea to do chemo bags, and so I talked to the patient navigator over at Methodist. Her name is Erica. I love her to pieces. I don't know what I would do without her. And she got me in touch with Overcome.org. And my hope is to create these chemo bags so when you go to chemo, not only is that one less stress off your plate, but you have everything there, because I've been there. A lot easier to stay positive when you have people around you who know what you're going through. You know, when I was first diagnosed, I read a quote and it stuck with me, and I preach it everywhere I go. And the quote is that sometimes we're given tests not to show us our weakness, but for us to discover our strengths. And I believe that. You know, the wind may not always blow in your direction or where you want it to, but you just adjust, you adapt, you overcome, and you go forward. My goal is to help somebody else.